What is up, everybody? This is Erik, the one and only Bay Area collector, and today I am doing my December 2022 video game haul, which is the very last video game haul of 2022. And for everybody, I want to wish everybody a belated Christmas holiday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, whatever it is you guys celebrated. I hope you guys enjoyed it with your family. I hope you guys enjoyed it with your friends, with your loved ones. And anyways, let's begin because there's a lot that I have that I actually wasn't expecting to get a lot. And I ended up getting quite a few things by the end of the weekend, as of the making of the video. So let's begin because I have a lot of stuff. So anyways, first off, I do have a couple of Nintendo Switch downloadable content. This time around, I was able to get some. First game is The Suicide of Rachel Foster. So basically, this is a first-person point and click adventure game. I believe this one is you inherit a hotel from your family, and you're about to sell it, and you're prepping it up to sell it when all of a sudden a snowstorm hits and you're trapped in the hotel, and you're trying to uncover a mystery of a suicide that happened in the hotel. That one caught my eye. The story seemed interesting. So yeah, I picked that one up. Next one I got was Aspire Ina's Tale. This one is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. Very reminiscent to those games like Celeste and all of that. Basically, the story goes, I think you wake up like in a tower, and you're trying to leave the tower and explore to see what's going on. This next one is a game that I was looking at for quite some time that I got for my kid, and that's Macbeth 64. Basically, it's a platforming adventure game starting a little bat, very reminiscent to the 1990s style of Mario, like Mario 64 style game. It caught my son's eye, so yeah. This next one, Hellbreachers. God, I believe this one's a 2D side-scrolling platformer. It looked pretty cool. I remember that it was pretty cool, but to be honest with you, I don't remember what the story is on that one. So yeah. Next one is What Lies in the Multiverse. This is another 2D side-scrolling platformer. Same thing with the storyline. I forgot about it, but I know at the time I picked it up, because it looked interesting. I know it has to do with traveling through portals and stuff. I want to say, yeah, I believe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, genetic disaster. I know that these were games that I picked up for really cheap. I want to say that this one might be a strategy game. To be honest with you, I can't remember this one either, but I know it was going for really cheap. This one I do remember, Queenie Army. This one is a 2D side-scrolling shooter, very reminiscent to games like Contra. Look very interesting, and it looked fun. Has that retro style look. Can't even pronounce it. The Belrin. This is actually, this one I got it for really cheap. It's basically a Metroidvania, and the look of it is very interesting. You play like a ball that you're trying to get away from this planet, and it's very reminiscent to Metroid. And it looked very fun. It looked interesting. It caught my eye. This one did look cool. This one, Postal Redux. This is actually, I believe this is like a remake or a revamp of an old shooter, twin stick shooter. Looked very interesting. Basically, I think there are people that are trying to get you, and you're just trying to defend yourself and fight back, from what I remember. But it is a twin stick shooter, overhead. Looked interesting. And then finally, okay, this one is the one that really caught my eye. At first, I was like, whatever. One Person Story. This game, for me, it was going for 5 cents. Very cheap. But let me tell you guys, I played a bunch of levels on it already. Because I tried it out. Because from the looks of the game, it looked very like blah. But boy, was I wrong. This is a very fun and interesting game. As a matter of fact, I may do a review of it later down the line. But definitely, if you see this one, for what it's worth, it's really fun. It's a puzzle game. It's basically you start off like from the bottom and you climb all the way to the top, and each like level or each section kind of tells you like how to like how to persevere, how to never give up. Sometimes, life has its ups and downs. Very good story, very good positive messages. And it plays it with the puzzle elements. Like it's like a little ping pong ball that bounces left and right through the wall, and you have to open and close triggers, traps, and everything. Really fun game. But those were my video game haul downloads. Let me turn this off. Power options, turn off. Okay, very, very good games that I picked up on the Nintendo Switch shop. It's funny how about $10 will get you, because that's how much I pretty much spent. I spent about $10 on Nintendo Switch. Excuse me for that one. Need to wet my whistle. Anyways, now physical copies. Let me just tell you guys that GameStop, son of a what, GameStop does that. Oh, like it really irritated me this year. Like this time around. Usually I get a lot of good games. Well, I did get good games, but a lot of games that were on sale. It is never that difficult around this time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's a lot of sales. Forget about Best Buy. Best Buy had a ton of games for sale. A lot of games that I really would have loved to pick up. However, for some reason in my area, none of the games were available. Same story goes for GameStop. Well, on the computer. And physically, if I went to stores around my area, they had some stuff available. But long story short, remember how I told you guys in the last haul that I ordered a bunch of games from GameStop? Well, this particular little bit of a set that I have here in my hands was supposed to come out last month. These were supposed to be part of last month's haul. But for some weird reason, I did not get them on time. Not only that, it took forever to receive when they said that it would be available within 3 to 5 business days. And the availability was there. They weren't at the store, my local stores, but they were going to ship them from the area. And they really pissed me off. Now, first things first, Sonic Colors Ultimate for the PS4. Now, I have this one on the Wii. But my son, I got this one for my son. He wanted this copy because apparently there were copies that came with a little keychain of Sonic. And he wanted the game and the keychain. He likes the game. He played it, but he found it difficult to play on the Wii. So he's like, I want to play it with a regular controller. I said, well, let me pick it up because it was going for rather cheap. Well, ordered it, one of the games that I ordered online. And unfortunately, they did not give me the copy. It was supposed to be brand new with that little keychain toy. And instead, they gave me this used piece of crap. It's sealed. Yeah, they try to play off that like it's a brand new game. That really irritated me. My girlfriend called them and mentioned what was wrong with it, but they gave me this copy for free. So at least they made up with that, but they were saying that there was like a glitch in the system, blah, 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 that they should have showed that it wasn't that copy. Long story short, not long ago, a few days ago, I looked in the site and there's going to be a story I'm going to tell a little later. They still had that game up for sale like that. So yeah, BS. But I got it for free. Now, this one's good. Life is Strange 2. This is like, I'm trying to look for all the, and it came with the stuff. I'm trying to collect all of them, which I did, and I'll show you later on part 1, and I'll give you a little story on that one. But yeah, got that one as part of the items I wanted to get. This one, man, this is a game that I was looking for on the Switch downloadable content. Ended up getting a physical copy for really cheap. Brothers Attila Two Sons. This game was one of those games that I was gonna pick up online, and it went for really cheap, and I was very happy to get this one. So yeah, now this one was another game that I did not pay for. That I used my points and I got it for like $2, and that's Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD remaster. This one did not this one came by without an issue. I believe this one, I got it right after I got the video. I did the video, or around the time that I did my last haul video. This one came quick. But I think I hold off on, God, I don't, maybe I did show it in last month. But anyways, this one came quick. So did Sonic Colors. Now, at least this is supposed to be a brand new copy. Apparently they say it's new, but I don't believe it. It's one of those new but sealed crap that they pull. And that's Aliens Fireteam Elite for the PS5. Brand new. This one was going for like $10 on sale a couple of weeks back. And yeah, or during Thanksgiving. And this one, mind you, this game was available in my local stores during the time that I ordered it, and it took forever to get. So BS. Even while I was waiting for the game, there were copies of it there. So it's a bunch of bull what they pulled, you know. Smurfs Village. Smurfs. The Smurfs Mission Village, or whatever. That's a weird name. This one is it reminds me so much of Luigi's Mansion. I've seen copies of, like, plays of this game. Looks really good, but this is another one of the games that that was part of the pile. But at least this one came brand new for the PS5. And this one I got it for the kids, and it looked very fun. It looked fun. It looked interesting. It's a platformer. Very similar to Luigi's Mansion. Now, the next game. This is the one that I'm really, really ticked off about. Not receiving it brand new. And that's the Adventures of Rainbow Billy. The Quest of the what? The Curse of the Leviathan for the Switch. Now, this game was going for $10 brand new. What attracted me to order online, because it was available and I received it. Took forever to get. It was supposed to be brand new. However, it was not. They gave me a used copy. I did a lame cover for it. I created a cover for it. It looks pretty cool, actually, what I did, which is why the lettering is not white. But right before I received it, it was going for like $7 brand new. It was available at my store. Yet again, a game that was available at my local store. My girlfriend had advised me, get it. And when you receive this one, return it. Just in case you don't get it at all. Because we had to call, my girlfriend had to call several times to GameStop to get this whole order. And it took her like almost a week to get through to somebody. She got through to somebody when it came to the Sonic Colors right away. But after that, we couldn't get a hold of anybody in GameStop. So I don't know if there's like one person running the whole operation for GameStop or what. But yeah. And got the game finally. But I was upset because it was supposed to be brand new. Went back to the store and I said, hey, don't you have a copy? No, I don't. There's nothing available. So I said, crap, forget it. You know, but this is basically a 3D platformer. Looks really fun. This is why I grabbed the whole pile of this stuff. But let's see how it goes. At least, you know, I got the game. Well, this guy always falls. The Burger King. Yeah, just stay there. Anyways, and then the final one was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I knew this one was a used copy. However, I realized that I actually own a physical copy of this game for the Switch, though. And I was like, okay, screw it. But I didn't get it for the amount. I got it cheaper, so whatever. It is what it is. That was that one experience with GameStop. I have a couple more coming up, and I'll explain it. Anyways, when I went to go visit my parents during the weekend, one of these weekends, I went to a local retro shop that's near where my parents live in Alameda, and I got 3D World Runner for the NES. Now, and I got it for a really good price. I think that was pretty cheap and in really good shape. Now, 3D World Runner is basically a clone of Space Harrier from the Sega Master and the Sega. This is a game I've always wanted to play, but I've held back on it. So yeah. Now, here we go. I went to a GameStop shop. Yes, I went to GameStop and I actually used some of the points that I have because there were a couple of games that I wanted to get. And I found out during the weeks prior from the experience of those games that there was an original copy of Life is Strange. And if you guys don't know, Life is Strange is a game that's becoming rare. You could find the other copies like Life is Strange, the prequel, and Life is Strange 2, but the original one is really hard to come by. I've been looking for it for a long time. Finally realized that it was available at one of my local GameStops. Well, not near me, but it was available. But this is another thing that pissed me off because I knew that it was available physically. They did not have it online. But anyways, Life is Strange. I finally got it. This is a game that I've been looking for such a long time. Unfortunately, I don't think I got all the extras that it came with, as far as like some of them come with pictures and stuff. But at least I have a physical copy of this game because it's becoming more sought after. I don't see copies of this in the wild, unlike part 2 and the I forgot the name of the other one. It's Before the Storm. And I thought that Before the Storm was actually part 1 and a prequel, but no, the other one's a prequel. This is part 1 and then part 2. So yes, finally got that one, and then I used my points for this one. Dot Hack GUI Last Recode. Didn't know about this one. See, PS2. This is a series that was very popular for the PS2. The originals were Dot Hack Infection, Mutation, Quarantine, and I forgot the other one. Dot Hack, Mutation, Quarantine. Anyways, one of those, I have all of them except the part 4 of Dot Hack, and that one is one of those. All of them are games too expensive to own, but part 4 is super expensive, and by the time I caught onto it, it was too late to me to get part 4. However, there's also Dot Hack GU, which I believe it's kind of like a spin-off of Dot Hack, of the original Dot Hack games. And this one has all of them plus part 4 or volume 4. And it has like everything, you know. So I didn't realize that, and I picked it up. So I was like, yes, you know, because those games are fun. They're pretty interesting. Now, during the time that you know, I was waiting for those other games, I purchased a couple of super rare games that, you know, from that company, Super Rare Games, but I did not buy them from the company directly. I bought them on eBay, and I got them for a fair price. First one I got is Transy Ruby, you know, for the Switch. This one actually is one of the most current Super Rare games that is available right now. I think it came out in November. However, the game is becoming a little, you know, they were selling copies. I don't know what number copy this is. Let me see. I should tell you right here the number. It does, but all the little goodies or the extras kind of block it. Anywho, yeah, and this is a copy. Basically, it's a 2D side-scrolling platformer. I want to say it might be a Metroidvania. And you basically are this one galactic traveler that sees a planet that's kind of like, that needs help. And she goes out there to help out the planet. Very interesting game. And then I'll show you guys the other one in a little bit. But I also purchased online and I got it for a really good price. Cool World for the SNES. This was a game that I used to play a lot when I was a kid. The Cool World NES version is super expensive. This one I got it for a decent price. And it was because they didn't know whether or not it was going to work, and it did. So, yeah, I got a good price for this one. I used to own it a long time ago, and, you know, I bought it again, but at least it didn't break my bank. So then, the next game that I got. I bought this one. One of my coworkers gave me a Best Buy gift card. So thank you to that coworker. That person knows who it is. I'm not gonna, because it's work related, I'm not gonna put their name out there. But with that money, I was able to get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge for the Switch, the limited run edition on that they sell at Best Buy, and it looks like it feels really heavy. And I heard that it comes with a lot of goodies. And this one looks really fun. It was between this one and Zombie Save My Neighbors and Gold Patrol combo, and I decided to get this one. Maybe next time I'll get the other one. But yeah, and then I also noticed that they sold the a copy of this game, and I really wanted to get it, and that's Snow Brothers Nick and Tom Special for the Switch. Now this one was there's several versions of this one, and I got the one that's the limited run version. I don't know if this is the one that they sell at Best Buy, or I don't know if they do. Got this one off Amazon for a good price. So yeah. No, I lie. Did I get it from Amazon? I don't know if I got it from Amazon or eBay. No, got it from Amazon. So this one was a good price. And then this is the other super rare game that I got. I actually won it on a bid, and I got it for really cheap, for really good. And it's Necro Barista Final Pour for the Nintendo Switch. This game, actually, I was going to buy a digital copy of it around the time that I purchased the ones that I showed you guys. But I ended up waiting, and then coincidentally, when I was researching what super rare, because I like, during this time of the year between now and my birthday, I try to see what games are available for super rare games. I'm actually going to try to collect as many as I can. But I want to collect them brand new. I already got a couple. Maybe I should do a video of my collection thus far. But anyways, I want to try to collect them. And yeah, I got it for a really good price. Won the bid and got this one. Really cool. This one, so basically, basically this one is like a, not a digital, I don't think it's a digital novel. It's more like a point and click. Basically, it's about a cafe or bar that you visit right before you go to the afterlife, and you meet other people that have passed away. And you're there, I don't know what happened, that you're there at the bar, and you're trying to investigate what's going on or what happened. So very interesting game. This one caught my eye, like I said, so I'm glad I have it. And now let's get on to Christmas games that I'll say we, because my son, they're mostly for my son, except one. One is mine and the rest are mine. Well, my son plays with everything. But this one, my son he went ballistic when he saw this one. And that is Pokemon Violet for the Switch. Boy, we just got off finishing another Pokemon. I'll explain it later, because next week in the video, I'm going to do the most memorable games of 2022. Just an update that's coming next week. And he started playing this at my parents' house this weekend for Christmas, and even my dad was all in it. This game looks off the hook, just for the little bit that we played it. So I can't wait to play it with my son. Me and my son share that, and we love that. This is something that me and him share, and I think I think it's so far the little hour that I played is way better than Arceus or Arceus. But that's another story. Next game that he received, I actually bought this one for my son, and this is a game that I also wanted to play. Digimon Survive. This is a continuation of the Digimon series, and it's actually a strategy RPG. Interesting about this game is that I was gonna get it when it first came out a few months back, and it actually went on sale at GameStop. And again, the new but open copies with this stupid thing. But anyways, got this one for my son. He didn't know that I got it. He thought that he wanted to get it, and I kind of played not a trick, but I kind of told him that I wasn't gonna get it. He got upset, and he was like, okay, whatever. But then I went back and I got it, because I wanted to surprise him with this one. And this is also a game I want to play too. So yeah. And then finally, this one, my girlfriend and I did surprise him for this one because he's collecting Pokemon games. And that is Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii. This is a game that he was asking for. I honestly don't know what this is about. It can complete. It's in good shape. Got it for my son. Looks pretty badass. Yeah, and he got really happy when he saw that. And then finally, for my girlfriend's mom, I want to say thank you to her because she got me this game. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection for the Switch. Believe it or not, one of the reasons why I got the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game was because I received that. I kind of knew I was getting it. It wasn't a surprise, but they waited to give it to me for Christmas. But that's the reason why I got the other one, Shredder's Revenge, because this one has I think it has almost all of the Ninja Turtle games. I pretty much, for Nintendo, I own 1, 2, and 3. Game Boy, I used to own all of them, but I let go of them. And one of the games that is on here is a rare game, which is, I think, the Game Boy one Part 2. I think that one's a Metroidvania. I don't remember it being a Metroidvania, but I think they say it is. It's been a long time. But yeah, thank you to my girlfriend's mom, Irma, for that one. Thank you. And then finally, this weekend, I got a couple of bucks from Christmas money, and I got a couple of games, and I used some of my points because I had a lot of points. So I used them up. So I got a couple of games right now. First one is, okay, so before I go over these games now, from this weekend going on about a week past, after I used the first lot of points, I discovered that they gave me a $15 off online coupon to use online and buy games. Now, I'm sure as hell I'm not gonna order anytime soon from GameStop with the stunt that they pulled. So I was trying to look for games that maybe I would buy them online and pick them up at the store. This is what really irritated me, was that I knew that a lot of these games, I've seen them prior when I've gone to other GameStops, that they're available, and I kind of knew that they wouldn't they wouldn't run out, and they weren't available. Lo and behold, I go to this one GameStop, and I find a bunch of those games available, and I could have gone and picked them up or whatever, but they weren't available. First one is supposedly online. First one is Black Clover Quartet Nights for the PS4. The majority are going to be PS4 games. And this one, I believe this is an action RPG. Is it an action RPG? And I know it's part of a different story. I kind of read on it. I kind of forgot. But this one caught my eye. Another one that caught my eye, and this one I believe it is an RPG, is called... this one, I can't even read it. The 7 Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia for the PS4. This one did catch my eye. Another game that I was going to get, and, wasn't supposedly available, but I got it. This one. Now, this one game, I have been looking for a really long time. I don't think this is part 1. I believe this is part 2, and this is Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. Okay, these Telltale games, I love them. I have the Minecraft ones. They're fun. Guardians of the Galaxy one, I loved it. I did a review on it, so you guys can check it out in the past. This particular game, I wanted to get because I heard that the story was really good, but I believe that this is part 2. It's not part 1. Part 1 is just like Life is Strange. They're becoming to be games that are very hard to get. And one of the reasons is because if you buy them online, you will buy season portions of it. Sorry, not seasons. You will buy chapters. And then the whole season pass you would buy. And in physical copy, they have the whole thing. One game that I should pick up that I had on digital for the PS3 and I want to get is the Back to the Future Telltale series. That game is awesome, but... I've seen it and I let go of it, but I should get it because that was a good game. And this one, because I love Back to the Future. But anyways, Yes, so I'm hoping to see if I can run into part 1. I believe this is part 2. But I used to see this one quite a bit before, and then I stopped seeing it for a long time until today, until this weekend. And then finally, this is another game that has caught my eye, and I've kind of read up on it a little bit. It's like I want to say not like Minecraft, but it's a building game, but it's called Birthdays the Beginning. It's basically like you build your own monsters and you know, kind of like a Tamagotchi type of thing. Looks pretty cool. Got it from my kid, and it came with the little guide and the book, so check it out. You know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, that was my video game haul, you know, that I got. But things are not over yet, because out in the wild I got a couple of items, mostly Transformers, but I got a couple of items. First thing though is another wrestling figure, AEW, WWE, and I feel like he's a legend. And that is Mr. Brody Lee with the TNT title. First recipient of the TNT title, unfortunately passed away, was taken out too soon, you know. It's unfortunate, but he was great. I loved him as Luke Harper, with the Wyatt family, when he was in WWE, and when I found out that he was coming to AEW, I was ecstatic because he played the leader of the Dark Order. But unfortunately, he due to a medical condition, he passed away too soon, and very saddening about it because everybody loved him. He was a great, from what people say, he was a great person outside of the ring, and was pretty cool with the wrestlers and everybody. So that's unfortunate. And then the other thing is unfortunate is that he was starting a faction, which was the Dark Order, and God knows what would have happened had he been alive. I feel like he would have won the title. I feel he would have been one AEW champion, world champion, for sure. And I feel like the Dark Order would have gone more serious than the comedic role that it is today, which is unfortunate because it looks like a lot of the members, they already took away, I believe, as of the making of this video, in AEW wrestling, I think it's 10 from the Dark Order. He unmasked himself and is wrestling as his own persona now, and it sucks because you could tell that the Dark Order faction is gonna be. I will feel that sometime next year it's not gonna be no more. They try to use oh my god, I'm like having a brain cloud. They try to use this one, the cowboy. Gosh, wow, I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, they try to use him as, you know, to gain notoriety of the Dark Order, but that's not working out. But anyways, that's that. And then Transformers galore. Here we go with the Transformers. Switching on to that. I went to my local thrift store during the month, and I found these two guys in a bag full of other toys. Ravage and Optimus Prime. Now, Ravage looks pretty cool. I believe these are circa 2007. These are like the movie-based Transformers. To be quite honest with you, I think this is really cool. He has a gimmick. He goes like this. Yeah, like his mouth. This one's pretty cool for 2007, but this one, he looks cool as a robot, but as a truck, it's really hard to transform. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm cool with this. I mean, I picked them up because they had other things in the bag, and you know, but man, I don't like the Transformer movie toys, to be honest with you. But anyways, moving right along, I also went to my local, one of my local Ross stores, and I picked up more Transformers that I found. The first one, I found Air Racer, you know, at Ross. Really cool. So last month I showed you guys the one that came with Sideswipe, and it was a different one. It's a remold of it, but it looked really cool, and this one looks off the hook. I really like this one. I also found, even though I'm not into Beast Wars, I found Scorponok. It's like a reissue that came out early in the year. I believe might be a Walmart reissue from what I read. And it looks really cool. I saw a review of it, and it looks pretty decent, you know, for a Beast War toy. Yeah, I paid that much, but it wasn't that bad. I dig it. And then another one, this one. Okay, I used to own the original Beast Wars of this guy. But I think I forgot what I did with it. Because I'm not into Beast Wars, but then I found the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Megatron. And yeah, this is like the original look of Beast Wars Megatron. I wouldn't mind finding Optimus Prime, because he's Optimus Primal, which is the gorilla, and that one looks really cool. But yeah, the thing I don't like is that the hands. That sucks. But yeah, I got it like half off, because this thing is worth like about $50. So yeah, 24, not bad. And then for Christmas, my sister gave me a few Transformers. Well, this one I already knew. Okay, so story behind this one. I already knew I was gonna get this one. My sister offered to buy it for me as a gift. And it's the Street Fighter 2 crossover Transformer. You know, Optimus Prime as Ryu and Megatron as Bison. Well, here's the story. This one right here, and it looks really cool. I actually think it's pretty cool. Got it because also, you know, I showed it to my girlfriend because she likes, you know, Street Fighter, and I said, this is pretty cool. It looks really badass. His head kind of looks like Bison, you know, pretty cool. But anyways, the story for this one goes, I saw it at Target one day, and I noticed that it was in a pile. They had a few of them, and underneath it said $49.99. I couldn't find a price check machine, but I took an image of where it was located with the tag. As you guys know, Target does a price scan guarantee or a price match, or you know, or if the item is in the wrong location, they'll give it to you. So anyways, send it over there. It comes to know that this thing is worth about $200, and I got it for $50, and I was very happy. So then, you know, we come home, and my girlfriend is like, okay, you know, she's like, it costs you $50. And my girlfriend's really funny because she'll be like, okay, you owe this money, you know, pay for it, right? Which is fair. Say, yeah, I'll pay for it. And I said, unless anybody's willing to give me this as a gift. So then I guess she told my sister, and my sister got me this. So thank you to my sister for this one. This is awesome. I think this is super cool. This is something, I don't know if I want to even open it. I have some of these crossover Transformers. I have, my girlfriend has given me the Back to the Future one and the Ghostbuster one. Those look like awesome. And I love the way that they look in the package. And then my sister also gave me these. Now, these right here are G1's Headmasters. She gave me what's his name? Headstrong, and she gave me a Snapper. What's his name? Oh my goodness, Shoot, I forgot. She gave me this one. I can't believe I'm blanking out. This is so dumb of me. It's already late, so that's why. Anyways, you know, no heads, no items. This one doesn't have a tail. So I told my sister, oh, this is cool. And I told her, I'll look for the stuff, you know. I already know Headmaster heads, the original G1s, go for a lot of money. I found his head online. See, I remember the Headmaster's name is Grax. God, I'm trying to remember his name. I want to say Snapdragon, but that's another one. Skull Cruncher. There we go. Skull Cruncher. There we go. So Skull Cruncher. So this one doesn't have a lot of items. It only comes with a gun, the tail, and the headmaster. This one comes with 2 guns and a shoulder cannon and the headmaster. Unfortunately, it's missing the plates. This one has the screw for it, but it's missing the plates. So the headmaster for this one, I'm still looking into getting it. I'm gonna wait a little bit. However, this guy, I noticed that Big Bad Toy Store at one point a few years back brought out a lot of some of the Transformers have upgrade kits. So there was an upgrade kit for the hard head of I think it was the Universe. It was another that came out in the late 2010s where the head is ugly on that one Transformer. I saw a video of it. And this upgrade kit came with an actual headmaster, which is more cartoon / comic accurate. And it came with his original guns, like the remold of the guns. So coincidentally, luckily for him, those pieces are going for a lot of money, right? Then I was able to find an upgrade kit, which will work for this guy. And I bought it. So I'm waiting for that. If I do get him, I may do a review of this guy because this is one of the headmasters that I really liked. I actually have a KO version of it, a knockoff. That's about twice the size of this one, but it's really, really cool. It's really neat. So I may do a comparison with the knockoff and that one with the upgrade kit. So that may be a future video. But yeah, so thanks again to my sister for these. I don't mind if I don't have the pieces. It's fun to go hunting for them. So yeah, that's that. And then finally, this weekend I went to Five Below, and I know that I mentioned to you guys that I got I got a couple of these Transformers that were, I forgot what they were called. They're the gosh, I forgot the name of these. But anyways, it's a series that I'm not really too into, but I just wanted to get it because I think it completed the series, and I finally got Bumblebee for $5. Now, I thought I had a copy of this one, but I don't. So, yeah. So anyways, here he is. And there he is. And then finally at Ross, I got this one. I'm not into this series, but I thought that this was really, really, really cool. And this is Bumble Swoop. Got it for actually $4. I had seen it last week when I went to Ross for $12. So thank God I waited, And what this one does is a combiner. It combines Bumblebee with Swoop. And yeah, so I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Because, yeah, it looks very simple to do. But I really want to mess around with it. So yeah, here it is. I mean, not a bad thing to test it out. But anyways, this was my haul for December 2022. Last haul of the year. Let's see what next year brings. Couple of quick updates. I have a bunch of videos already on the works that I am ready to show. That one video series that I wanted to do. I'm a little bit upset about something about that particular series that I was going to talk about. I am going to do the video, but I'll explain it when I do the video. I should start working on that. I'll probably start working on that because I'm on vacation right now. So I could work on those videos. The other thing is, again, for the one, what was it? The one video that I wanted to do, the documentary video. I've been too lazy with that one. So, but I pretty much got a lot of the stuff done. And pretty much that is it. Next week, I am gonna be doing my games, my most memorable games of 2022. And not only that, they're also gonna include games that I got the monkey off my back. Games that I've taken years to complete. I beat several of these games, and I will also say those games because I love making those videos. I did one last year, so I'm gonna do one for this year, for 2022. Did one for 2021. And one other thing when I do these particular videos is that I may not do reviews of these particular games at one point or another. So it kind of serves as a mini review of the game. So yeah, but yeah, I got a lot of interesting ones that I completed this year. Not as many as I did the year before. I feel like this year I was very busy overall, and I played a lot of games. I played a few games, less games that I completed, but there were games that took a longer time to beat. So I beat most of those, particularly with my son. And those games with my son, I have to have a lot of patience because, every other day we play, and his focus, of course, little kids, they kind of go into one thing and then go into another. So it's one of those things. But anyways, I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a happy new year. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my channel this year, to everybody that has commented, to everybody that has watched my videos. I truly appreciate it. You guys rock. Thank you so much. You guys take care. Peace out.